Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Sunday, October 12, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You beat me to the coffee machine today.
Hey, David. Yeah, I needed my fix early. Black coffee, as always.
Spot on. Mine's with a splash of milk today. Rough night prepping for that sales pitch.
Sounds intense. Anyway, ready for another day?
As ready as I'll ever be. Did you catch any news this week? It's been buzzing.
A bit, yeah. Over my morning scroll, what stood out to you?
That Justice Department story on cartels? Total curveball.
The classified opinion authorizing strikes from CNN, right? October 6th.
Exactly. They say it's a legal green light for lethal actions against a secret list of cartels and drug traffickers.
Multiple sources familiar with it. It's under the Trump administration, expanding powers for things like CIA ops.
Wild. Those Mexican cartels are on the list, but it's broader. Could hit supply chains hard.
Definitely. It's framed as targeting threats to national security, but economically, it might disrupt trade flows.
Think about it. Our imports from Latin America? Prices could spike if routes get messy.
True, in project management, we'd have to build in buffers for delays. Risk just went up.
No kidding. Sales teams like mine would scramble to reassure clients. Hey, don't worry about the chaos.
It's a reminder how global politics trickles down. One memo and suddenly everyone's recalculating.
Ripple effects for sure. Anyway, enough doom and gloom. What about that Nobel Prize?
The chemistry one, October 8 announcement. UC Berkeley's Omar Yagi shared it.
Yeah, for reticular chemistry, building these metal organic frameworks or MOFs.
Porous structures from molecular building blocks, applications everywhere. From water purification to drug delivery.
Like Lego at the nano level. CNN called it revolutionary for storing gases or separating chemicals.
It is. Yage's work since the 1990s has led to materials that could transform industries.
Imagine in sales, pitching products with MOF tech. This cuts energy used by 30%. Boom.
Strategically, it's huge for sustainability projects. Our team might integrate that into green initiatives.
Green initiatives? Count me in. Clients love eco-friendly angles. Boost the bottom line.
And societally, it addresses big issues like clean energy. Feels optimistic amid the headlines.
Totally. Makes science feel accessible. Not just lab coats and equations.
It does. Now switching topics, the Supreme Court thing?
The guns on private property case. They agreed to hear it October 3.
From Hawaii's law, right? Barring carry without owner permission in places like malls.
Yep. CNN says it could expand Second Amendment rights, allowing more guns in stores and restaurants.
Thorny issue. Balances property rights with public safety.
In the office, we'd revisit policies. No one wants armed debates in the break room.
Exactly. Project managers like me would add clauses to contracts for site security.
Practical stuff. I visit clients in all sorts of spots. Some states already lax on this.
It reflects broader society shifts. More polarization on gun laws.
Polarization? Understatement. But hey, keeps lawyers busy, I guess.
Subtle humor there. Still, it invites reflection on personal safety at work.
True. We take it for granted sometimes. Anyway, how's your week shaping up?
Steady, wrapping up that Q4 timeline.
Nice. Mine's client calls nonstop. But these chats? Best part of the morning.
Agreed. Ties news to real life without the stress.
Like connecting cartel strikes to our logistics headaches.
Or MOFs to innovative materials we might source.
And guns case to HR updates. Keeps us sharp.
It does. Plus great for English practice, picking up those news idioms.
Green light from the DOJ, classic.
Or game changer for the Nobel. Flows naturally.
Even thorny issue for the court. Office lingo at its best.
Makes listening to podcasts or meetings easier.
Spot on. Related to work and it sticks.
Like how economic fallout from politics affects budgets.
Budgets? Don't get me started. But yeah, foresight wins.
Foresight is key in PM. Anticipate the twists.
Sales too. Spot trends early, close deals faster.
Synergy there. News fuels that edge.
AJ were ahead of the pack.
Modest but true. One more topic. Any cultural spin?
The Nobel has that. Yaga's frameworks, almost artistic.
Building invisible worlds. Poetic for science.
Beats blockbuster movies, real impact.
Society needs more of that narrative.
Amen. Okay, coffee's cooling.
Last sips, meetings await.
Crush it today.
You too? See you tomorrow.
Bright and early.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.